Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The Wire. This is Season 3, Episode 12, titled Mission Accomplished. So this is the second time in a row. I have a bone to pick with you, HBO Max. Last episode was called Middle Ground, and the thumbnail was literally Omar and Brother Muzon standing side by side, which was like, really? Completely deflate and take away all the drama and suspense from the episode. Like, I knew that was going to happen at that point, and it did, but, you know, it is what it is. But then you have an episode titled Mission Accomplished, and the thumbnail is literally Avon being arrested. Really? Come on, man. Do I really need to see Avon being arrested in the thumbnail before I even watch the episode? I'm just saying, that's slightly disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm just going to hop in, have a good time, and all that good stuff. But let's just briefly talk about what happened in the previous episode. Stringer bit it. It's over for him. He's dead. It was definitely the first time we saw him like show any sort of emotion, because he's always been that kind of like stern-faced, cold motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Omar comes in, blasts dude, Stringer takes off running. I thought that was like on a whole nother level. I did not expect to see Stringer fear for his life. And he ran. And he ran right into Brother Muzon. He was trapped. And that was it for him. So, I mean, the cops, they celebrated a little early. They think they have Stringer Bell, but Stringer Bell is dead. So they're going to have no one to arrest at this point. So I'm guessing they're going to now shift focus over to Avon, given the spoilery thumbnail. But yeah, I just want to hop in, have a good time, see how they wrap up the season. This has been a really good season of the show. Do I think it's better than season 2? Maybe, possibly. I definitely think 2 is better than 1, and 1 is really good. I'm not saying anything is bad about the show. I'm just saying that for me personally, I think 2 is better than 1, and I think depending on how this wraps up, I think 3 might be better than 2. So we'll see what happens. It has an hour, 3-minute episode here. Let's just hop in, have a good time, discuss afterwards. But I do want to remind you guys, Patreon for the full-length, uncut, unedited reaction. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, we're already starting season 4. So if you don't want to wait, hop on over to Patreon. You'll find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. If you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking. Hop in, have a good time, discuss afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go.
That's one witness so far.
Mayor's office already called twice, worried sick about the man.
You kidding me?
So what's the scene say?
2 shooters. One Vic is a West Side soldier with a pretty healthy sheet. The other is a major player in Daniel's wiretap case, Russell Bell.
So you never got a look at either of the gunmen?
I told you. I saw only the one of them. He was black, with a large weapon.
He's not going to mention a scar? Then Bunk's to be like, that's Omar. Bunk's going to figure it out for sure. Jimmy, yep. He's pissed. He's like, you son of a bitch. You died before I could put you in cuffs. There's no victory for Jimmy ever. He can't even be happy about this, can he?
I caught him, Bunk. On the wire, I caught him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fucking know it.
Yep. He doesn't know that you beat him. Slim Charles.
Say the motherfucking word. Shit is on.
Yo, shut that fucking door.
We gonna bounce back on the motherfucker, no question.
Bounce back on who?
MARLO, boss.
They think it's MARLO?
MARLO couldn't get String like that. String died because of some other shit.
What?
He died because of some other shit, nigga. Fuck MARLO. Fuck this fucking war. All this beef over a couple of fucking corners.
Fact is, we went to war, and now there ain't no going back.
Mm-hmm.
It's what war is, you know? Once you in it, you in it. If it's a lie, then we fight on that lie. But we gotta fight.
Mr. Mayor, call it legalization, and my office can't live with it.
Agreed. No one can.
But harm reduction, that could sell provided there's a reduction in the crime rate.
Sounds good. What if we were able to say that no major traffickers were allowed in the free zone?
How would that work?
I don't know that it would. I'm just saying that for the sake of public perception, huh? Come on, people, work with me on this thing.
Where's Jimmy?
He went with Bunk Moore in the rifle stringer spot downtown.
How'd he take it?
Like Stringer was Ken.
Well, yeah, I took it personally. Have we ever been in this apartment before? What would they even find in here? It's got to be like squeaky clean, right? Nice place.
This is Stringer? Yeah.
Well, what could you possibly find?
Who the fuck was I chasing?
It being your town, I trust you to do it proper.
What? Trust to do it proper.
Before Stringer Bell got aced, he went out of his way to put in his good friend Avon Barksdale. That's a Barksdale safe house.
Where'd you get this? Colvin. Calls to the western.
Where's Daniels?
He's got this thing downtown. It's for his wife.
It's not enough to make up for Stringer.
It'll do for now.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I was like, what am I looking at right here? Sexy women? Doing sexy women things? Damn. Holy shit. They're really going in. Oh, fuck. So she is... I was about to say, it didn't look like her a girl. That was pretty hot, though, not gonna lie.
And if I remember, your boy, he had no love for those Barksdale people. Execution style, that don't play like Omar Little.
It don't, but...
Besides, the word on our wire is that Marlo's people did Stringer.
Marlo Stanfield. This city's going to hell, man. We're gonna push past 300 murders before New Year's. Shit is fucked.
Hey, Cheryl.
Oh, boy.
We'll shoot a call when she gives the message. Not at all.
Are you gonna call Kima and let her know? Bad Jimmy for covering for her, though. I mean, good for a friend, but bad Jimmy.
Bill was snitching out Barksdale? You're sure of this?
Well, maybe that explains the murder.
Yeah, with Bill gone, Barksdale might have to come down a notch to oversee the day-to-day. And maybe that puts him in contact with some of our monitored cell phones.
My guess is Barksdale never touches a cell phone. Safe house might be our best shot.
We get a warrant for that safe house and wait on him there.
Okay. Go team. Talk to Kima about her rendezvous. Extracurricular activities at night.
Thanks for the cover last night.
Oh boy, here comes the reporter.
Holy Christ.
That's not the report. Oh my god, they're all here.
Cameras have found our little shit pile.
Finally, your fucking
No,
husband took
boy.
his sweet time, didn't he? If this doesn't go, what line of work are you going to try next?
Frankly, this is one of the reasons we need a change in leadership in this city.
Did the mayor know? What about the police commissioner?
What the fuck was I thinking?
Well, buddy, I guess you're all fired.
Our friend Carcetti is gonna run wild with this. And from the sound of things, Gray is gonna run with him.
We're throwing you out of the boat, Irvin. This shit is on you alone.
Not necessarily. Not if I talk about how we were under pressure to keep the crime down.
Oh, shit.
About how I came to you weeks ago.
Days ago.
Weeks ago to tell you what he had done and to assure you that we were on top of the situation.
Lying motherfucker.
But you heard about the drop in Colvin's felony rate, and you sent me packing. My hands were tied, Mr. Mayor. My department thwarted. I was a prisoner of the goddamn politicians.
Smart motherfucker.
I leave your office right now, willing to say a lot less than that. I put what I can on crazy-ass Bunny Colvin, and I take the hit. In which case, I am your commissioner for the full 5-year term.
Damn.
Unit 1 to Unit 2. Deals made.
Unit 2 to Sector 3. Move on the Winchester homes. Over the top, gentlemen.
Everyone's going to jail, huh? Y'all about to be arrested. Run, man.
Well, wait up here, man. We rolled out, huh? You said the police coming.
Ah, he was mid-fuck. He's like, I was fucking in here, man.
Yo, that's Marlo.
Get on your burner, man.
Got a line on it. Number 1? Where? Tall man says to tell y'all to soldier up. They up at the rim shop. Yeah.
Fuck.
Slim said they got the eye on Marlo. All the boys, they all waiting on you.
Go ahead, man. I'm behind you.
Avon's not feeling it anymore? Man. He's really hurting. He lost everything. His family's getting smaller and smaller every day. What are you doing?
Come tomorrow, the television reporters get nothing they can stand in front of.
Excuse me, Deputy, sir. We found a body.
What?
Any trauma? Can't tell for sure with all the red blades.
Is that Johnny?
Shit.
He just landed.
M+1.
Sit tight.
That makes how many?
Including Barksdale, sitting the count of 10 in and none coming out, so that's 10 at least.
Word travels fast, huh? Shit. Baroque called Johns Hopkins personally this morning. Dragged your name into the gutter. Johns Hopkins doesn't need the notoriety.
Damn, they just fucked over Bunny. So is Bunny stuck?
Yeah, Colvin.
Being a cop? You're back.
Compensated tomorrow. I'm up.
I'll call for QRT. You ain't heard? Got a little busy tonight tearing down Bunny Colvin's fuck-up.
With all that going on, you're lucky you even got us, man. Who we hitting on this?
Avon Barksdale and crew.
I fucking told you he was out. Didn't I fucking tell you? I fucking told him.
By tomorrow, the story goes national and Washington reacts. Save the best questions for Tony Gray. He needs to shine even more than you.
I can't believe he wants us to knock.
Well, you can't flush guns now, can you?
Well, fuck that. What about if they open up on us?
We go charging in there, chances are we will get lit up.
Yo, B. Sham saying that Charles saying they still up at the rim shop.
No! Shh. Not the police. Knuckles out back, too.
They're really busted.
Fucked up, man. Hey, y'all ask me, y'all ugly ass niggas shouldn't be in here fucking around with all these guns and shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Come on, Avon. Enough with this shit. Open the fucking door.
Get away! Get down! Get down! Face them shits tight!
Graves, I'm opening up.
Oh, that's mine. You got a law degree?
He said all that's mines.
You do every day of what's left of your 7 without seeing a jury.
Maybe even conspiracy to murder. We take this federal, see if we can't get you 10 to life. No parole.
Whatever. Shit. You only do 2 days no-how. That's the day you go in.
And the day you come out.
Yeah, well, here's the warrant.
Read it slow.
In between them 2 days, give you something to think on.
Ooh.
Dang. Missed our shot. Bro, man.
The responsibility is mine alone. Well, you won't fall alone. Unless you're willing to fall exactly as we want you to.
Going out at a lieutenant's grade. That's right, you're busted back. We can't take your EOD away, but you're not going out on a major's pay.
What the fuck?
Fuck your vacation time. You're out today at the lower grade.
That's against the goddamn contract. What part of Bendover didn't you understand?
The fuck?
What up, G? Where the older ones at?
Marlo got his package back out.
Fire Burrell. This nonsense began in his shop without him knowing it. Fire the man and move on.
Now's not the time. We get past the primary, then I'll drive a stake in his heart. I respect loyalty.
Thereby disgracing himself and his command.
Jesus. Just gonna publicly humiliate him.
Any contradiction or argument whatsoever, Major Colvin?
No, sir.
And be like,
No argument at all, Bunny?
Get on with it, motherfucker.
Excuse me, Major?
Major Colvin is relieved of duty.
oh boy.
Yeah, that's everyone we heard on the wire.
Got to be the stupidest motherfucker that I'm ever going out with.
I can't wait to go to jail.
I can't wait to go to jail. Damn, what's gonna happen? They're all like talking. They're caught. It's over. Mission accomplished.
You heard the tape. Look, he came to me and said we could sell drugs if we moved down to Vincent Street. And that's where I moved my crew. And you know I did. Because you the one that popped me with a G-Pack on my way to the spot and let me go, remember?
You were selling drugs in Major Colvin's free zone? You can prove that.
Ask him, he know. And this must be one of them contraptment things.
You mean entrapment?
Kid's got a point.
McNulty.
Ha!
Fuck did I do?
Any way you can tie your case to this mess with Colvin?
I don't see it.
Well, it's good work nonetheless, Major Daniels.
Major Daniels. Wow.
What about my wife?
What about her?
The mayor, Unetta seat? Why would the mayor...
Good police work, maybe.
Huh?
Not everything is politics.
Really? I don't believe that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Came up a little short there. I don't know.
I heard. How's your family take it?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not a major anymore. Lieutenant.
I just wanted you to know that last tip you gave me was a winner.
Yeah, I heard. It's good work.
Also, I don't know if you know, Stringer Bell was shot to death 2 days ago. So anyway, I put his name on the paper to tighten the PC. I figured, what the fuck, once he's aced, right?
You always did cut them corners, didn't you?
Seems like you cut a few yourself, Major.
Lieutenant.
However it ends, you're good police.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus. What's gonna happen here? Is Marla gonna walk in or something? Make it all awkward and shit? I don't know.
You and me in public. But your wife.
She wins without me. On the mayor's ticket, she wins.
And you make Major?
Nice.
I think she was waiting for this day more than I ever was. And now she's not here.
No,
But I am.
she's not.
From out of nowhere, huh?
Nowhere is right.
Beatty! I miss Beatty.
What happened?
I guess I finished something today.
A case?
More than that. It's like everything I poured into a glass came out the bottom, and I just kept on pouring. Like the thing had a hole in it, you know? Things that make me right for this job, maybe they're the same things that make me wrong for everything else.
That was really nice seeing Beatty again. Interesting cuts back and forth, but what's about to happen? I don't trust anything on the show anymore. What? That's it?
And for 5 weeks, all evidence of what he was doing managed to elude the entire command staff. You kidding, Commissioner?
I informed the mayor, and together we moved immediately to relieve Major Colvin of his command.
Major Colvin informed you of his effort at a Comstat meeting more than a week ago. His free zone stayed for 6 days after that.
That's, we needed the time to conclude an ongoing investigation by the Major Crimes Unit.
At least they have an answer for everything.
What we have here, I'm afraid, is nothing more complicated than a solitary police commander who proved to be amoral, incompetent, and unfit for command.
No, it's about more than that. This is more important than who knew what when, or who falls on his sword, or whether somebody can use this disaster to make a political point or two. We can forgive Major Colvin, who out of his frustration and despair found himself condoning something which can't possibly be condoned. We can do that much.
And if this disaster demands anything of us as a city, it demands that we say enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough to the crime which every day chokes more and more of the life from our city. The thing of it is, if we don't take responsibility and step up, we're gonna lose these neighborhoods and ultimately this city.
What a very intense shot. I mean, I'd applaud too.
Thanks. But it's better for me if I do something else.
Really? Are you quitting?
It's not you, it's me.
Really?
Western feels like home.
So he's changing units or divisions or whatever you call it.
You showed something today.
Just felt like it needed to be said. Sounds like you're running for something. You, Netta. It's been a while.
Yeah, and you're left standing alone. It's him.
So what time you want us to be there tomorrow, Coach?
3:30 be good.
All right.
The fuck y'all standing around for? And get to work.
That's it. Wow. The wheel just keeps turning. Running for mayor. Hey, this guy. What's his name? Santangelo or something? He did have that conversation with him earlier on, like, oh, no more stress. Just work a corner. Add it to the list. Or to the wall. I forgot about Donette, not gonna lie. Frank Sabatka. Wow. What's gonna happen in the next season? It feels like we're wrapping up the show. Jimmy. Having conversations with the people. Jimmy having fun. Avon in prison. This is crazy. Like, what's next season gonna be about? Did Johnny really die? Was that him earlier?
That's something, huh? Look like they just took a bigger race and loved to cross it. Yeah. You know, but before, a dope fiend come down here, cop a little something, ain't nary a soul hassling. Hoppers and police, they just let him be.
What a world.
It's a good thing, huh?
I'm just saying. You probably don't know, but there's love out there, baby.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, shit. That's a travel here.
Is this it? Okay, guys, so that was season 3, episode 12 of The Wire, titled Mission Accomplished. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that actually felt like a series finale. Now, there may have been like some storylines I may not have like be remembering off the top of my head right now, but it feels like we've wrapped up the show. And the fact that there's 2 more seasons after this, that's kind of nuts. I mean, I like it. I mean, I'm always wanting more of The Wire, but it feels like all our main players are kind of done with, and kind of we're moving on from it. Like, how is season 4 even gonna? What's it even gonna be about? Because it feels like we did a hard reset. I mean, Stringer's gone, Avon's locked up again. Marlo's gonna be taking back over. I mean, is Marlo gonna be like the guy? Are we gonna follow a whole new crew next season? Is it gonna be kind of like a season 2 situation where season 1 we follow the Barksdale crew, then season 2 we kind of shift focus over to the docks, and then season 3 we're back to Barksdale and Stringer, and then season 4 Stringer's gone, Barksdale's in prison, most of the crew's locked up. Marlo's still on the corners. Jimmy's now back on the streets. I mean, the world keeps turning, kind of like what I was saying, but what's gonna happen? Like, what's the story? How is the story gonna take shape? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with these characters? You know, there's a couple of things at play. The political stuff is interesting. It's not exactly my favorite part of the show, to be honest, but I think the biggest like selling point of what's happening now is like following these characters and where they're actually going, like promotion wise, or where they're going to the next chapter in their careers. Um, like Tommy Carcetti, his storyline's interesting, especially now that we kind of have him in the running against what Tony Gray, was that his name? His friend, quote unquote, because I don't think Carcetti has friends. He just has people he walks over or uses or whatever, just so he can kind of get where he needs to be. Um, what else is going on here? Bunny Colvin, he fell on his sword, made to look like a fool, and yeah, he got demoted. And yeah, I don't know where his character goes because now it feels like he's stuck. Everyone's even Burrell was like, I don't care about your fuck your vacation time. He's like, you're demoted, and it's you're basically almost made it seem like you're stuck here, and that's it. You know, so fuck, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Omar, after his deal with Muzan, got his boy back. I guess once they parted ways, the final shot that we saw of Omar, he had his shotgun bag, I'm assuming, and he chucked it into the water. So is that signifying that Omar is kind of done and wrapped up? Like he did what he needed to do. He got his justice and kind of like revenge for Brandon's death. Like he did. He did what he set out to do. He accomplished what he set out to do. Like what's next for Omar? I mean, is that it for him? I mean, I want Omar to come back. I always want to see more Omar, but what happens? I mean, Brother Muzan also got retribution also. And it was all kind of like led up to Stringer Bell. And with Stringer gone, it kind of like created this big old splash in the pond, like these ripple effects. They're gonna be like felt and like throughout the rest of the story. I'm feeling, or at least I'm guessing, to be honest, um, because like Jimmy was saying, this was it. Lester even kind of told him like, what do you think happens at the end of this? It's just a case. Like you need something more. And even with like a kind of like brief conversation he had with Santangelo some episodes back, Santangelo telling him, I believe that his name was Santangelo, telling him that he's never been happier going back to work on the streets, onto a corner. He doesn't bring any stress home with him, and he's just all around happier. And we kind of see that reflected onto Jimmy when he's kind of like walking the streets, like actually smiling. He's smiling, doing his job. Crazy, right? He's no longer a detective. He's what, a cop on the street, like a street cop, right? So that's interesting. Kima being Kima, I kind of like that scene where she was being extra naughty and Jimmy covered for her. I definitely like that. That was really cool. Not cool in the sense that she's, you know, like kind of like absorbing Jimmy's worst personality traits, but I do kind of like seeing more of her. Not in that sense, but just more of her, like in general, like outside of like work, because we know like she's an awesome cop. I kind of want to see more of like her home life, and I really kind of like um the scenes where she and Jimmy kind of had these bonding moments throughout the season. Like I really enjoyed that, and obviously it was supposed to kind of like reflect that Jimmy is like kind of teaching Kima these ways to kind of sneak around your significant other, and it's bad shit. You know, I'm not saying it's acceptable or good or right. I'm just saying that their friendship does have its toxic qualities, just because of who Jimmy is. You know, yeah, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. I mean, this season wrapped up things. It honestly, it felt like a series finale. Like most of our characters, like these big time characters, it feels like they're gonna be gone. So What do we have to look forward to with season 4? I'm guessing they're going to come back into play. I mean, I did mention in the pre-show discussion that I'm guessing the Greeks are going to come back into play at some point. And I guess that's probably going to be a thing because if Marlo's like straight running things, what's Prop Joe going to do here? I mean, is Marlo cool with Prop Joe? Because they said they're going to have that talk. Like Prop Joe told Stringer that Marlo was willing to squash the beef and kind of like, work alongside Barksdale as long as he keeps his corner. Something to that effect, right? And that's where I was kind of like, nah, Avon will never go for that. And then there was like, well, that's going to be a problem because they can't have Stringer being the leader if he can't call off his dog. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. If Marlo has like, if he's like the leader right now, if he's the head honcho, then if he's the king, because he was mentioning that earlier in the season, he wants to be king. It's his turn to be king or whatever. If season 4 is going to be Marlo as king, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. But I'm just going to think, who's going to step up to him, though? Is it going to be the Greeks? Are they going to come back into play? Or is it going to be kind of like Barksdale loyalists or Stringer Bell loyalists that come back and want to like take Marlo down a peg? I don't know. But this is some good shit, guys. Really enjoyable season. Do I like it better than season 2? I don't know. Right now, it kind of feels kind of like equal right now. I mean, with season 2, I really enjoyed Frank. Oh, and we got Beatty back again, too. Like, that just her brief scene with McNulty was really nice. I love seeing like those callbacks to earlier seasons. So it just makes me, like, just wonder, like, if the Greeks were to come back into play, would they just kill Marlo and then just take over? I mean, they've shown that they have the power to do so. And they're scary enough villains to actually make it happen. And the fact that the police literally could not even catch them and they're out in the wind, it makes them like a formidable force to be reckoned with if they ever were to show up again. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. Like I said, this season was really good. About on par with 2, maybe slightly better. I'd have to really think about it, to be honest, but I'm really looking forward to season 4, guys. What's your opinion on season 4? Did you guys like season 3 more than 2? How would you rank the seasons thus far? Because personally, I would do 3 equals 2 greater than 1. Me personally, that's just how I would rank it. And now that's not saying that season 1 was bad by any means. I don't want to get that misconstrued at all. Season 1 was a great season. But I'm just saying, like, once the foundation was laid out, and I started to understand what the show is about, understanding who the characters are, their relationships with one another, it all started to like click with me. And season 2 got me emotionally invested with the Sabatkas, with the docs, like shit I never thought I'd give a fuck about. I actually gave a fuck about. I even shed a tear when Frank died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, season 2, it really picked it up for me. And then season 3 was just more of the same. It was just more greatness. And it had a lot of, like, really awesome moments. Like, Stringer fucking dying, Omar, Brother Muzan, Marlo. Like, season 3, it picked it up a lot. Not gonna lie. But overall, this show's amazing. Can't wait to hop into season 4. And I think I'm just gonna end it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now we got here. I'll catch you guys next time in the next season of The Wire, Season 4, Episode 1. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.